Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying the subject Maths 4024. This is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics, and we are working on algebraic fractions, simplification by dividing by common factors, simplification involving factorization, multiplication, and division of the algebraic fractions. The name of the chapter we are studying is Algebraic Fractions and Formulae. And this is exercise chapter 6 from the book E2. The name of the book is New Syllabus Mathematics, 7th edition. The exercise we are doing is it's 6A. And this is the second video on the 6A exercise. And in this video, we are going to try to solve the question number 4 to question number 5. Question number 4 has many parts in it. Question number 5 also has many parts in it. The question number 1 and the question number 2 and 3, I have already solved, and that video has been uploaded already in my YouTube channel. So let's start and let's open this. Okay. So this is the exercise we are talking about, exercise 6A. And in the 6A exercise, we will be working from the question number 4. And here comes the question number 4. And you can see there are A, B, C, D part. Okay, so A part, here we have two fractions and they are multiplying with each other. So what we will do, the numerators will multiply with the numerators, the denominators will multiply with the denominators, and the numerator and denominator, if they can be cancelled, we will try to cancel them. Okay, so the first question, A part, 15A square divided by 8AB cube C multiply, then we have the second fraction, 4C divided by the 5AB. Okay, so we will go to the solution. Okay, so here we come. Okay, so 15A square will multiply with the 4C. It will become 15 multiply 4 multiply A square multiply C. In the downstairs, you will have 8 multiply 5 multiply A square. And this A raised to power 1 and A raised to power 1, their powers will be added. So it will become A square, B raised to power 3 multiply with the B, and that will become B raised to power 4. The powers will be added, and this C will remain as it is. Okay, now the numbers, they can become 4 1s are 4 2s are 8, 5 1s are 5 3s are. So you are left with the 3 by 2. Here you have 2 power and here you have 2 power. Downstairs the A has 2 power. So from the numerator, the power of the numerator, we will subtract the power of the A which is in the denominator. So it will become A raised to power 2 minus 2. Then here you will have C raised to power 1 minus 1. And because there is no B upstairs, so downstairs the B4 will remain as it is. So 3A raised to power 0, C raised to power 0 divided by 2, B raised to power 4. A raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0 means 1, and C raised to power 0. So C raised to power 0 is also 1. So the final answer will be 3 divided by 2B raised to power 4. So this is how the question number 4, its A part is done. I hope you understand. Okay, so the next question, question number 4, it's B part. So it says here we have 3 bracket C plus D bracket close divided by C minus D multiply 2C minus 2D. Upstairs, downstairs have 8C plus 8D. From here, take the 2 common. From here, take the 8 common. And then we will see what we can do. Okay, so here we go. We have question number 4. It's B part. So 3 bracket C plus D and C minus D downstairs multiply 2C minus 2D divided by 8C plus 8D. Okay, so from here you can take the 2 common. So you have taken, this is this 3, this is this 2, this C plus D, and this will be left with the, when you have taken the 2 common, you are left with the C minus 2D. Sorry, C minus D, not 2D. 2 has been taken common. So downstairs you will take 8 common. So write 8 here. This bracket C minus D and this bracket will be C plus D. So now C plus D will be cancelled. C minus D will be cancelled. They have the same powers upstairs, downstairs. So they will be totally gone. So you are left with the 2 ones are 2 fours are 8. So you are only left with 3 by 4. So this is how you will do question number 4 and its B part. Okay, so the next question is question number 4 and its C part. It says A minus 2B divided by 16. And then we have, I think, divide sign and then 4A minus 8B uh, divided by 24. So here we go. That is the question. Okay. So A minus 2B divided by 16, convert this divide sign into multiply. So this fraction after the divide sign, that will flip, it will reciprocate. And the 24 will be written upstairs and this 4 into A minus 2B. I've taken 4 common from this bracket. So 4 bracket A minus 2B bracket close. Now this 16 and 24, 24, this bracket is gone. So 24 divided by 16, 4s are 64. Now you can see they can be cancelled with the table of 8. 8 3s are 24 and 8 8s are 64. So they will be cancelled with the table of the 8. And now the final answer will be 3 by 8. So this is how you will do the question number 4. It's C part. Okay, now we are going to the D part. It is 8 and C raised to power 3 divided by 6 bracket C plus D bracket close. Then we have divide sign. And then you have 2C square divided by 3C plus 3D. Okay, from here I can take the 3 common. Then I will convert this divide sign into multiplication sign. And this fraction here, it will reciprocate. Okay, so here we go. So you have 8C cube divided by 6 bracket C plus D multiply. When you convert this divide sign into multiplication sign, the fraction after that divide sign, that fraction reciprocate. So it flips, it's turned upside down. So the 3 is common from here. So you will have 3 bracket C plus D divided by 2C square. The C plus D and C plus D will be cancelled. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 fours are. So you are left with the 4 by 2. Here you have C raised to power 3. Here you downstairs you have C raised to power 2. So upstairs I will write C raised to power 3 minus 2. So you will, this 2 and 4 will also cancel. So you are left with the 2C raised to power 1. So the final answer is 2C. That is how you will do the question number 4. It's a D part. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 5. And it says simplify each of the following. So A part is 9x bracket A minus B whole square divided by 27x cube bracket A minus B bracket close whole raised to power 3. Okay, so very simple. Okay, so here we go. This 9x and 27x cube, they can be cancelled with each other. These brackets, they are exactly the same. So from the upper power, I can subtract the lower power. So 9 and 27 are cancelled. There you're left with the 3 downstairs. So downstairs, I will write x raised to power this 3 minus 1. And upstairs, I can write 2 minus 3. A minus B whole raised to power 2 minus 3. So you are left with the A minus B whole thing raised to power minus 1. And downstairs, you are left with the 3x cube x square. So because this power is negative, so and it's in the numerator, bring it in the denominator and this power will become positive. So you will have 1 divided by 3x square bracket A minus B bracket close. So this is how you will do this question number 5 A part. Now question number 5 B part, you have 7A cube bracket A minus 3B bracket close raised to power 4 divided by 21A square B bracket A minus 3B bracket close whole square. Okay, so we will simplify them. Okay, this 7 and 21 can be cancelled, a cube and a square. So it will be a raised to power 3 minus 2. And that b has nothing upstairs, so this will remain downstairs. A minus 3b bracket up in the numerator and the denominator, both places it is present. So from the power 4, I will subtract this power 2. Okay, so you will have a raised to power 3 minus 2 divided by a minus 3b bracket, and it's 4 raised to power 4 minus 2 divided by 3b. So you are left with a bracket a minus 3b bracket close raised to power 2 divided by the 3b. So this is how you will do the question number 5. It's b part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That's the question number 5. It's C part. It says 8ab cube. We have 8ab cube bracket 2a plus 3b bracket close whole square divided by 32a square b bracket 3b plus 2a bracket close. So now you see this 2a plus 3b plus 2a is the same thing. Okay, because these two members are exactly the same and they are adding. When you add, the order does not matter. So 2a plus 3b raised to power 2, and in the downstairs we have 3b plus 2a. So these brackets are same, so they can be cancelled. So this 8, 32a and a square, b cube and b, they can be cancelled. So 8 ones are 8 fours are. So downstairs I can write a raised to power 2 minus 1. Upstairs I can write, because the larger power is here, b raised to power 3 minus 1. And this bracket is the same. So bracket 2a plus 3b bracket close raised to power 2 minus 1. Okay. So then I can write b square bracket 2a plus 3b bracket close raised to power 1 divided by 4a raised to power 1. So this is how you will do the question number 5, and it's C part. Hopefully you understand, and the whole question is showing up on your screen. Okay. Now we are going to the next part, that is D part. 8an cube bracket b plus c and 96a square n bracket c plus b bracket close whole square. You see, b plus c in the bracket and c plus b in the bracket, they are the same thing. Here the power is 1, here the power is 2. So okay, so you have 8 and 96 can be cancelled. 8 12s are 96. A and a square, they can be cancelled with each other. So downstairs I write a raised to power 2 minus 1. N cube and n square, n, they can be cancelled. So you will write in the numerator n raised to power 3 minus 1. These two brackets are exactly same. So I will write b plus c bracket raised to power 1 minus 2. So you are left with n raised to power 2 bracket b plus c bracket close raised to power minus 1 divided by 12a. So because this power is negative and it is in the numerator, so bring it downstairs in the denominator and the power will become positive. So you are left with the n square divided by 12a bracket b plus c. So that was the question number 5. It's D part. Okay, now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 5. It's E part. It says y square minus 2y minus 15 divided by y square minus 3y minus 10. So numerator, denominator, both are quadratic expressions. So what I will do, I will factorize them. Okay. Now I will multiply the extreme terms in the numerator. You will get 15y square. So I'm going to try the midterm breaking. So the factors of the 15 are 1 into 15, 3 into 5. And so in the third term, we have negative sign. So it means we have to subtract. And I want the answer to be minus 2. So we will choose 5 and 3. And because you want minus 2, so with the larger number, I put the negative sign. And with the smaller number, I will put the positive sign. So you can see I have written there y square minus 5y plus 3y minus 15. In the same way, I will try to midterm breaking in the denominator. So it's y square minus 3y minus 10. So I will multiply the extreme terms. I will get 10y square. So I will write the factors of the 10. They are 1 into 10, 2 into 5. Because the sign of the third term is negative. So I will choose that pair, which by subtraction will give you minus 3. So I will choose 5 and 2. So 5 and 2, and because you want minus 3, so with the larger number, I put the negative sign, and with the smaller number, I will put the positive sign. So you can see here, I have done the midterm breaking. It will be y square minus 5y plus 2y minus 10. So from the first two terms here, take the y common. So bracket y minus 5 you are left with. And from the last four terms, you can take 3 common, positive 3. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 5. Downstairs, from the first two terms, you can take y common. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 5. From the last two terms, I can take plus 2 common. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 5. From upstairs, this y minus 5 bracket is common. So in the second bracket, you will have y plus 3. In the denominator, the y minus 5 bracket is common. And in the second bracket, you will have y plus 2. Now this y minus 5 and y minus 5 will be cancelled with each other. So you are left with the y plus 3 divided by y plus 2. So this is how you will do this question. And my dear students, it's very important that you have full command on the factorization of the quadratic expressions because they have been used here. Okay, question number 5, and it's F part. It says 8 minus 2m minus m squared divided by 2m squared minus 3m minus 2. So these are two quadratic expressions in the numerator, in the denominator. So we will factorize both, and we will try to do midterm breaking, and we will see what we get. Okay, so here we have, so multiply the extreme terms, you will get 8m squared. So what I will do, so what basically I will do the midterm breaking. So we will write the factors of the 8. The factors of the 8 are 1 multiply 8, 2 multiply 4. And because with the third term you have negative sign, so I will choose that pair which by subtraction will give you minus 2. And that pair will be, that pair will be minus 4 and positive 2. So I will write 8 minus 4m plus 2m minus m square. So this is midterm breaking. In downstairs, I will multiply the extreme terms. I will get 4m squares, and I will write the factors of 4. The factors of 4 is 1 multiply 4 is 4, and 2 multiply 2 is 4. And I want, because with the third term, you can see we have negative sign. So I will choose that pair which by subtraction will give me minus 3. So that pair can be 4 and 1. And because you want minus 3, so with the larger number, I will put the negative sign. And with the smaller number, I will put a positive sign. So you can see here, I've done this 2m squared minus 4m plus 1m minus 2. This is midterm breaking. Okay, now from upstairs, I will take the 4 common. So in the bracket, you are left with the 2 minus m. From the last two terms in the numerator, I will take the m common. So in the bracket, you are left with the 2 minus m. In the denominator, from the first two terms, I can take 2m common. So in the bracket, you are left with m minus 2. From the last two terms in the denominator, I will take 1 common, plus 1. And in the bracket, you are left with m minus 2. Now from in the numerator, this 2 minus m bracket is common. In the second bracket, you will write 4 plus m. In the denominator, m minus 2 bracket is common, so take that bracket common, m minus 2. And in the second bracket, I will write 2m plus 1. Now this and 2 minus m, m minus 2, they are a little different from each other. So from upstairs, from this bracket, take a minus 1 common. So this negative will become plus, this plus will become negative. So when you take a minus 1 common upstairs from this bracket, and the bracket in the bracket, the order will change. The m will become positive and the 2 will become negative. So the rest of the thing is same. Now this bracket will be gone, and you are left with the minus bracket 4 plus m bracket close divided by 2m plus 1. If you open this bracket, it will become minus 4 minus m divided by 2m plus 1. So this is how you will do this question, and almost the whole question is still not showing. Okay, now you can see the whole question number A5 and its F part is showing up on your screen, and you can pause the video and you can take your time to do this question. Okay, so I'm going to the next question. The next question is question number 5. It's G part. It says 9x squared minus y squared. So you can see these are two perfect squares. 9x squared is a perfect square. Y squared is also a perfect square. And there is a negative sign between them. And in downstairs, we have y squared minus 2xy minus 3x squared. So downstairs, I will do the midterm breaking. Upstairs, I will factorize it by the identity, which is a square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b. Okay, so let me show you. That's question number, and here we go. Question number 2G part. It's that 9x square, which is actually 3x whole square minus y whole square. And then we downstairs, I will multiply the stream term. You get 3 x square y square. So I will write the factors of the 3 in my rough work. The factors of, there is only one factor of 3, but the factor is only 1. 1 multiplied 3 is 3. Because with the third term you have negative sign, so I have to choose that pair which by subtraction will give me minus 2, and that is minus 3 and plus 1. So that pair, there is only one pair. And you will, and I have written this midterm breaking. You can see this y square minus 3xy plus 1xy minus 3x squared. Upstairs, you have two perfect squares and a negative between them. So when you have a difference of two perfect squares, so that can be written as a plus b in one bracket multiplied with a minus b in the other bracket. So I write here 3x plus y in one bracket and 3x minus y in the other bracket. So this has been factorized by the help of the algebraic identity. And from first two terms in denominator, you can see the y is common. So in the bracket, you are left with y minus 3x. From the last two terms, I can take x common plus x. So in the bracket, I will have y minus 3x. Now you can see in the denominator from this and this, y minus 3x is common. So you are left with the y plus x in the second bracket. Now this 3x plus y and y minus 3x, they cannot be cancelled. Here, 3x minus y and y minus 3x, yes. If I take negative common from here, from this, it will become y minus 3x. So I have taken the negative common. The first bracket is still the same. But from here, from where you took the negative common, it will become y minus 3x. Now this y minus 3x and y minus 3x can be cancelled. So you are left with the minus, and when you open this bracket with minus 3x minus y divided by x plus y. So this is how you will do this question, and I hope you can understand this question. So the question number 5 is G part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. If you want to take more time, you can pause the video and you can do this. Okay, so the H part, it says 5x square, sorry, 3x square plus 5xy minus 2y square. In the downstairs, we have 4x square plus 7xy minus 2y square. So that's the H part. And okay, so going to the next question. Okay, it's 3x squared plus 5xy minus 2y squared. So we will do the midterm breaking. I will multiply the extreme terms in the numerator. So it will become 6x squared y squared. So I will write the factors of the 6. They are 1 multiplied 6, 2 multiplied 3. And with the third term, we have negative sign. So I'm looking for that pair, which by subtraction will give me positive 5. So that will be 1 and 6. The 6 will be given the positive sign, and 1 will be given the negative sign. So you can see here, I've done the midterm breaking. 3x squared plus 6xy minus xy minus 2y squared. In the downstairs, I will multiply the extreme term. So you will have 8x squared y squared. So write the factors of the 8. They are 1 into 8, 2 into 4. And here again, we have negative sign with the third term. So I will choose that pair, which by subtraction will give me positive 7. So that pair is 1 and 8. Because you want positive, so with the larger number, I will put the positive sign. With the smaller number, I put the negative sign. So you will have 4. You can see here, I've written the midterm. I'm breaking 4x square plus 8xy minus xy minus 2y square. So in the numerator, from the first two terms, 3x is common, and you will be left in the bracket with the x plus 2y. In the last two terms, I will take minus y common. In the bracket, you will be left with x plus 2y. In the denominator, from the first two terms, I can take 4x common. So you are left with the x plus 2y in the bracket. From the last two terms, minus y is common. So in the bracket, you are left with x plus 2y. From here, x plus 2y bracket is common. So in the second bracket, you are left with the 3x minus y. Downstairs, x plus 2y bracket is common, and you are left with, in the other bracket, second bracket, you are left with the 4x minus y. So x plus 2y will be cancelled with each other. So you are left with the 3x minus y divided by the 4x minus y. So this is how you will do question number 5 and its H part. Okay, so question number 5, it's I part. You have the b square minus a square divided by 2a square plus ab minus 3b square. So these are two perfect squares and a negative between them. That's the difference of the two perfect squares. So we will use identity to factorize them. Okay, so here we go. So you will have b square minus a square. That will be, these are two perfect square, negative between the two perfect squares. Difference of the two perfect squares, that is a plus b, a minus b. So it will be b plus a in one bracket and b minus a, because here the b square is first and then negative and then a square. Okay, downstairs you will multiply the extreme terms, you get 6a square b square. We will write the factors of the 6. They are 1 multiplied 6 and 2 multiplied 3. With the third term, you have negative sign, so we are looking for that pair, which by subtraction will give you plus 1. That pair is 2 and 3. And because you want plus 1, so with the larger number, I will put the positive sign, and with the smaller number, I will put the negative sign. So you will have downstairs, we will have 2a square plus 3ab minus 2ab minus 3b square. So from the first two terms in the denominator, I can take the a common. So in the bracket, you are left with the 2a plus 3b. From the last two terms, I can take minus b common. So in the bracket, you are left with the 2a plus 3b bracket close. So now I can, the numerator is still the same, b plus a in one bracket, b minus a in the other bracket. Downstairs, I can take this 2a plus 3b bracket common. And you in the second bracket, I will write a minus b. Now you can see this, they can be cancelled, but there is a problem. This is b minus a, this is a minus b. So from here, I will take a negative 1 common. So a plus b, and this order will change. It will become a minus b. Now this a minus b and a minus b will be cancelled. So you are left with the minus a minus b, open this bracket, minus a minus b divided by 2a plus 3b. So this is how you will do the question number 5 and its I part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 5, and it's the J part. And here we go. It says y square minus 6y minus 7 upstairs, and downstairs you have 2y square minus 17y plus 21. Numerator, denominator, both will be factorized, and I will multiply the extreme terms. You will get the 7, the pairs, the factors of 7 are 1 into 7. I want that pair, which by subtraction will give me 6. So that 1 and 7 will give you 6 when you subtract them. Because you want minus 6, so with the larger number, I put the negative sign. And with the smaller number, we will put the positive sign. So you will have the y square minus 7y plus y minus 7. In the downstairs, we multiply the extreme terms, you get 42. And I will write the pairs of the 42. So the pairs of the 42 are 1 into 42, 2 into 21, and 3 into, I think, 14, and 6 into 7. So I want that pair, which by addition will give you minus 17. So I think 14 and 3 is that pair, because we have to add them, so they both will be given the same sign. So because we want minus 17, so both of them will be given the negative sign. So in downstairs, you will write 2y square minus 14y minus 3y plus 21. So in the numerator, you can see from the first two terms, y is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 7. From the last two terms, you plus 1 is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 7. And here in the denominator, from the first two terms, sorry, the 2y is common. So you are in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 7. And in the denominator, from the last two terms, I can take 3 common, minus 3. Minus 3 will be common. So in the bracket, you are left with the y minus 7. Now here in the numerator, the y minus 7 bracket is common. Take it common. So you are left with the y plus 1 in the other bracket. In the denominator, the y minus 7 bracket is common. So in the denominator, the second bracket will have 2y minus 3. So now this y minus 7 will be gone. So you are left with the y plus 1 divided by the 2y minus 3. So this is how you will do this question. Question number 5, J part. Question number 5 and its K part is 3x minus 3y divided by ax minus ay minus x plus y. So from the numerator, you can see I can take the 3 common, and I will take that 3 common. Okay. From the numerator, so we will take that 3 common. In the bracket, you are left with the x minus y. Downstairs, from the first two terms, a is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the x minus y, and then you will have minus a plus y. Sorry, minus x plus y. From here, minus 1 is common. So in the bracket, you will have x minus y. So the numerator is still the same. In the denominator, x minus y bracket is common. So in the second bracket, you will have a minus 1. So now you can see this bracket is gone. So you are left with a 3 divided by, in the denominator, I will have a minus 1. So this is how you will do the question number 5, it's K part. Now we have the question number 5 and it's L part. It says a square minus ab minus ac plus bc. And in the downstairs, in the new denominator, we have a square plus ab minus ac minus bc. Okay. Question number 5 and it's L part. From the first two terms, a is common. So in the bracket, you are left with a minus b. From the last two terms, I think minus c is common. So in the bracket, you are left with a minus b. In the denominator, from the first two terms, a is common. You are left with a plus b. From the last two terms, minus c is common. So in the bracket, you are left with a plus b. Now a minus b is common, and then in the other bracket you will have a minus c. Here a plus b bracket is common, so in the other bracket you will have a minus c. This a minus c will be gone. So in upstairs you will have a minus b, and downstairs you will have a plus b. So this is how you will do question number 5. It's L part. So now we have the next question. The next question is question number 5. It's M part. It says a square plus am minus an minus mn. In the denominator, we have a square plus am plus an plus mn. So I will factorize the numerator. I will also factorize the denominator, and then we will see that some of the factors can be cancelled. Okay. From the first two terms, a is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the a plus m. From the last two terms, minus n is common. So you are left in the bracket with the a plus m. And downstairs, I can take the a common. So you are left with a plus m in the bracket. From the last two terms in the denominator, I can take n common. So you are left with the a plus m in that bracket. So a plus m bracket is common. In the other bracket, I will have a minus n. Downstairs, a plus m is common. So in the second bracket, I will have a plus n. Now this a plus m and a plus m will be gone. So you are left with the a minus n. divided by a plus n. So, my dear students, today we have done from the question number, you know, so my dear students, today we have done from the question number, we have done question number 4 and 5 of the exercise 6A from the book D2. The name of the book is New Syllabus Mathematics, 7th edition, book 2. And this was the second video on this exercise. In the first video, which is already uploaded in my YouTube channel, we have done question number 1, 2, and 3. And in this video, we have done question number 4 and 5. The last two questions, question number 6 and 7, I will do in my third video. And I hope this video will help you. If you find this video useful, interesting, and it has benefited you, please like this video. Also share the link of this video with your class fellows and with your junior students, with your teachers, through your Facebook accounts and through your Instagram and through your Twitter accounts. Because when you do this, this is a great appreciation for me, for my work, and that's like an energy for me. So also subscribe my channel and suggest this channel to other students. I'm trying to cover the concepts of the mathematics which we study in in Cambridge O levels. The code of this subject is DMaths 4024. It's a great blessing for me to be able to teach you through this platform. It's a great blessing for me. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. God bless you all.